way of me making change is to be as judgmental as possible about other people. And that's enough. Like if I tweet or hashtag about how you didn't do something right or used the wrong verb, or then I can sit back and feel pretty good about myself. Because, man, you see how woke I was? I called you out.
That was the video of him speaking the other day. That was President Trump. Angry mobs are trying to tear down statues of the founders. That was the video, wasn't it? Was that the video? Was it we were talking about on J.K. Rowling? No, it wasn't. It wasn't that one. It was actually the US President Obama talking about woke culture. It also continues that editors are fired for running controversial pieces and books that are withdrawn for alleged cruelty. Journalists are buried from writing on a certain topics. Professors are investigated, though. This is for quoting works of literature in class, and a research is fired to circulating a peer-reviewed academic study, and the heads of organisations are ousted for what are sometimes just clumsy mistakes. It was signed by New York Times op-ed contributors. This is David Brooks and Barry Wells. The newspaper's editorial page editor was recently removed from Opera after publishing an opposition piece by Resistance Senator Tom Cotton. And we have another video now of what it is like to be cancelled. Would you believe? Here it is now of him speaking. If we can play the video. We've got the video. We've got the video, haven't we? Here we are. Here he is speaking. Is it playing? Is it going to play?
I mean, honestly, it's like...
Here we are. Here he is.
Honestly, it's like the worst thing in the whole world. Like, it truly is, like, because it's really hard to feel like you're misunderstood.
At this point, you've probably heard about cancel culture.
Like if I tweet or hashtag about how you didn't do something
We've
right,
seen that bit.
or used the wrong verb,
Get on with it.
or
Next bit.
then I can sit back and feel pretty good about myself. Because, man, you see how woke I was? I called you out.
It's essentially a modern-day form of boycotting, but in the digital age. And while some people have been canceled for very good reasons, others, like Manny Gutierrez, feel they were unfairly targeted by an angry internet mob.
I think it turned out beautiful, to be honest.
Manny wasn't always a famous makeup artist with millions of followers. He grew up in Southern California and worked at a makeup counter at the local mall. Eventually, his makeup tutorials took off online and he amassed a loyal following.
How are you guys doing this wonderful day?
Until summer 2018, when a feud with a group of fellow YouTubers spiraled out of control. And Manny was canceled.
And I want to talk about how toxic and disgusting cancel culture is, because I know firsthand what it feels like to be canceled. You know, for me, it's been a year since I, was canceled online, and I wanted to kind of give an update of like where I've been mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in every sense of the word. And I really wanted to just kind of talk about it and like be real and honest with my audience, because they've been on this journey with me for years and years and years. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. The mascara I would buy again. I thought it was gorgeous, and I cannot wait to use it again.
It didn't take long for Manny to lose many of the followers and sponsorships he had worked so hard to develop over the years.
Like right in the midst of it, when it was first happening, I had lost like hundreds of thousands of followers. Like it wasn't like I lost a couple thousand, it was hundreds of thousands of followers. You lose out, like for example, like I had brand deals lined up for it, and those fell through because it's like, oh, you're in online drama, you're problematic, we can't work with you, our brand is too PC.
A year later, Manny released a video reflecting on the entire experience, and it became very clear that it affected more than just his business opportunities. It had a huge impact on his mental health and self-esteem.
The title of today's video, it is going to be a little bit different. I can't even imagine someone getting even a percentage of the hate that I got, and where they would have to be mentally to be able to go through that.
Okay, we'll leave that video there. Okay, so we are already paying the price in greater risk. You get the picture of what I'm talking about now, right? Are you sure? Are you getting the picture of what I'm talking about? I'm sure you are. But the price and the greater risk is elevation among writers, artists and journalists who fear for their livelihoods that they depart from the consequences or the lack significant zeal in agreement. Okay, so one significant Matthew Leckles, this is the co-founder of the a liberal news analyses a website. The Vox was actually rebuked by a colleague on Tuesday this week for putting his name, which is yesterday, to the letter. So Vogue critic at the Large Emily, this is the Van der Werret, a trans woman who tweeted that she had written a letter to the publication's editors to say that Yogelis' singing was the letter that makes me feel less safe at Vox. So, this is Van der Werf said that she did not want Yogelis to be fired or analysed because it would actually, though, only convince him, wouldn't it, was from being maternityed. But one significantly recently within hours of this letter was being published. So Jennifer Fickney Bolliman, the US author and transgender advocate, tweeted, "I did not know who else had signed that letter, and we also thought that she also thought that I was. She said she thought that I was introducing a well-meaning or verge message against internet shaming." Okay, so we'll leave that one story there as well. I've said a bit on that. I've said loads on those stories. And, yeah. So still to come then. It's 10:20 now. If you just joined the one and the only show, lovely to have your company today. It really, really is. To get in touch, 07593 847 105 is the number to text or call. If you are texting, I would suggest to start with the word talk and your name and where you're from, of course. Or ring us, give us a dial and we'll get straight back to you and we'll give you a big mention on the show. Or you can find us on social media. It's at The Luke Howard Show on Instagram. Drop us a message on there and we'll get back. Luke Howard fan page on Instagram. So I keep getting that wrong. Give us a message or whatever on there, or we'll get back to you on there. Or you can find us on email. It's GaryJHoward68@hotmail.com. Drop us an email or drop us another email via 345457 at student.hrc.ac.uk. That's 345457 at student.hrc.ac.uk. Well, I've said it right, haven't I? I've said it right. Yeah, so get in touch with us via those two emails. One of them emails is my personal one. My email, not my personal email, it's my college email, but I use it for this as well. So get in touch via that email or the other email, or you can do the hashtags, hashtag Luke Howard, hashtag Luke Howard Show, or hashtag listen to the Luke Howard Show. We'd love to hear from you. Get in touch and we'll give you a mention on Britain's Best Radio Show, of course. And yeah, so we'd love to hear from you, as I say, every single day. And not every single day because we're not on the weekends, of course. But yeah, we love to hear from people. Now today is National Chocolate with Almonds Day. We're going to talk about that though after I've had my break. We've got Solid now. Okay, sung by this is Ashford and Simpson, and then we've got Michael Bublé singing Home.
And for love's sake, each mistake, oh, you forgave, and soon both of us learned to trust, not run away.
There was no time to play.
We build it up and build it up and build it up, and now it's solid, solid as a rock. That's what this love is. That's what we've got. Oh, solid, solid as a rock, and nothing's changed it.
The thrill is still hot, 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 hot. Oh, you didn't turn away when the sky went gray. Somehow we managed. We had to stick together. You didn't bat an eye when I made you cry. We knew down the line we would make it better.
And for love's sake, each mistake, oh, you forgave, and soon
day has come and gone away from Paris or Rome, but I wanna go home. Maybe surrounded by a million people, I still feel all alone. Just wanna go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. And I've been keeping all the letters that I wrote to you, each one a line or two. I'm fine, baby, how are you? Well, I would send them, but I know that it's just not enough. My words were cold and flat, and you deserve more than that. Another aeroplane, another sunny place. I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. I got to go home. Let me go home. I'm just too far from where you are. I wanna come home. And I feel just like I'm living someone else's life. It's like I just stepped outside when everything was going right. And I know just why you could not come along with me. That this was not your dream, but you'll always believe